Have you ever struggled to stay consistent, even when you know success is within your reach? There was a time in my life when I couldn't seem to restart my life and keep myself on track. I set goals, started projects, and made promises to myself, but somehow I never followed through. I could see the success ahead, almost taste it, but I never seemed to take that next step. It was like I was stuck in this loop of starting over again and again. There was a time in my life when I couldn't finish what I started. No matter how much I tried, I kept falling off track. I remember one particular project I was excited about. It was my chance to truly change my life. I told myself, this time I'll stay disciplined. This time I'll do it. But as the days went on, I found myself getting distracted. I would miss a day of work and then another, telling myself I'd catch up the next day. But that next day never came. And before I knew it, the momentum I once had was gone. But then I had an epiphany. I realized that the key wasn't about working harder. It was about being consistent every day. One day, after yet another failed attempt to push forward, I sat down and thought deeply about what had been happening. That's when it hit me. The issue wasn't that I wasn't capable, or that I lacked the skills. It was my approach. I had been looking for big, immediate results. I thought that if I worked harder, I could make up for all the time I had lost. But that thinking was setting me up for failure. Instead of trying to make drastic changes all at once, what I needed was consistency. I realized that success didn't come from bursts of energy followed by exhaustion. It came from small, consistent steps taken every single day. By taking small steps every day, I started to see change. And that change, it was incredible. So I committed to making a change. I broke down my big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. I focused on doing one thing every day that would move me forward, no matter how small. Some days it was just a few minutes of work, but other days I could do a little more. And guess what? Slowly but surely, I began to see the results. Those small steps built up over time, and before I knew it, I had made progress I never thought was possible. More from being frustrated and stuck to seeing real growth. My dreams were no longer out of reach, they were within my grasp. The discipline to take those small steps paid off in ways I couldn't have imagined when I first started. If you want to achieve your dreams, consistency is the key. So here's the lesson I learned. Consistency is the real secret to success. It's not about trying to be perfect every day. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Success isn't the result of grand efforts made once in a while. It's the sum of small efforts made consistently over time. If you want to achieve your dreams, remember, it's not the big, dramatic actions that matter most. It's the steady, consistent progress you make each day. No matter how small the step, keep going. Don't let one mistake or setback stop you. As long as you keep going, you're on the right path. What's one small step you can take today to start being consistent? Drop it in the comments below.